guys, welcome back to another freaking episode of A Glam TV. And you may have noticed that I have on the same clothes as I did in the life update video because I am recording two videos at the same freaking time. Okay, so this video is going to be about also, wait a minute, if you're new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And all of my queen babes out there, please like, comment, and subscribe. And join the, I don't know, still trying to decide on what I want to call y'all. But make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And just stay tuned for this video because you're about to get a lot of insight. A lot of insight. So just stay tuned. I love you guys. Thanks for watching, and we're gonna get straight into the video. Okay guys, so I lost footage. Didn't realize my phone was about to die, so I lost the footage. So we're just gonna start over fresh. Yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna start over fresh. And yeah, that's gonna be that. So I don't even remember if I said in the previous videos what this video is gonna be about, but this video will be about business update. Kind of ties in with the life update, but I wanted to do two separate videos because one is kind of a business essential video, and then the other one was kind of like a life update video, just like me talking about my life, stuff like that. But this video is going to be strictly about business. I kid y'all not, I literally made the other video and I was talking for like 12 minutes straight, and now I have to start all over. But you know what, it's fine. So I basically just want to kind of start, as you can see by the title, it should say something about, I really kind of forgot, it should say something about kind of like, am I shutting down my business, am I starting a new business, what's kind of going on. So you may be wondering like kind of what made me come to this conclusion of, do I want to shut down my business? So the answer is yes. I will be pausing, not shutting down, pausing. I hope this light isn't too bright. So, hold on. I'm not going to be shutting it down. I'm going to be pausing it for, I don't know how long. I said that I wasn't going to put a time limit on it. It was just going to kind of do, I'm just going to kind of make what it do. I'm going to kind of just see where I am with my head and stuff like that. But if you watched my last video, the life update video, I'm really just trying to kind of prioritize. I really want to focus on school. I really want to focus on God and stuff like that, guys. Number one priority. And I just kind of want to focus on YouTube. I wanted to kind of do something that was something that didn't stress me out. Not saying that me having a business stressed me out. It did not stress me out. It was just becoming a lot. I will say that it wasn't, I'm not giving up. Don't think I'm giving up, because I'm not giving up. It just wasn't what I wanted it to be at the time. I'm gonna say that it wasn't prospering how I wanted it to prosper. So I'm like, well, if it's not prospering how I want it to prosper, then there's something that I need to change. So my boyfriend was just kind of asking me like, you know, how's your business going? Like, he is a business freak. That boy, no, he be worried about some money. Like, that is all he be, I ain't gonna say this what all he be worried about, but he's into stuff like that. So he knows the ins and outs. He knows how to help me. He knows all of that, literally all of that. So let me make sure. Okay, I had to make sure my phone wasn't finna die. I had to make sure it was charging, because that's what happened with the last thing. I lost my footage because my phone died. But anyway, so he's really into stuff like that. And so I was just kind of telling him, like, I just don't feel like I'm making enough money for the value of my products. And I told him that. I said, I don't feel like I am, and like I don't really know what to do. Like, I need you to kind of help me, steer me in the right direction. So we literally talked for about an hour or so about what I needed to do. He's basically just like, you just need to rebrand. He was like, you need to kind of write out what was working for you, what was not working for you, your expenses, how much you're spending, how much you're making, your price. You need to lay all that out. And basically, he's basically saying just revamp. You need to be aware of things, because let me tell y'all, entrepreneurship is not easy. Okay, don't let nobody tell y'all that entrepreneurship is easy. It's not. Yes, being your own boss is up there. Like like you want to do that. That's something that you want to do. Everybody can be their own boss. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. But you just have to realize that being an entrepreneur is not just about, okay, I'm making my money, I'm making my profit, and I'm going to my business. It's not about making a product, making your profit, and going and just being done. That's not what a business is. It's much more to it. And I will say, when I first started, that's kind of how I felt. I was just like, oh, this is so fun. Like, I didn't understand the actual business part of having a business. I was doing it because it was fun. I was doing it because that's what I wanted to do. And like I said, this video, I'm being strictly transparent with y'all. Like, strictly transparent, because all 2021 we manifesting to better things. Like, strictly manifesting, strictly transparent right now, because it's like, I'm not finna sugarcoat nothing for y'all. Like, that ain't finna happen. So that's one of the reasons why I'm stopping, is because it's just not, it's not what I want it to be, where I want it to be. And you know, a lot of people say, okay, well, it takes time. It does take time. But in order for it to take time, you have to be creative in your own work. You have to have great content. You have to have all of it. That's how you manifest. That's how you build up. You have great things. Like, that's how you do that. You can't expect to blow up and you're not putting in any work. You can't expect to blow. You know that big brands, big name brands, like big high top, even designer brands have to kind of revamp a little bit to keep their customers in. They kind of have to bring out something new. You can't just stay the same, because it's not okay, I'm just gonna stay the same, I'm not gonna change anything, and you're just gonna blow up like that. Maybe some people got it like that, but me personally, I don't got it like that. So therefore, what I have to do is I have to revamp, figure out what I need to do to make it better. That's what you do. You have to see how to make your brand better, how to make your business better than the next business. Not saying that you have to be in competition with them, but you gonna have competition. Like, let me just say, my business was a cosmetic business. Do you know how many cosmetics businesses are in the world? Do you know how many are in the world? So of course I'm in competition. Of course I have to find something within myself that helps me stand out. Now, I did start a whole thing about, I wanted to do kind of like luxury, women defining their own definition of luxury, what luxury means to you. Luxury does not always have to be expensive. So my brand was luxury beauty brand without the cost. And I'm still gonna keep that. Don't get me wrong, I'm still keeping that. It's just I have to kind of move around some things, try some other things that might work and stuff like that. So like I said, I'm not giving up, but sometimes you kind of have to see where you at. You kind of have to revamp. Like, I don't know like how else to say it. Sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes you just have to find out if something else might work better than what you have right now, because staying in your comfort zone doesn't help you. You have to go outside of your comfort zone. You have to think outside of the box. Staying in your comfort zone is never going to help you. And that's just that. So with me and my business, for me and my business, I am going to stop for a second and just kind of see what I want to do, and also focus on school a little bit more. Like, I can do both. Don't get me wrong, I can do both, but you just kind of have to find a balance. You can't do everything at the same time. And me personally, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to do everything at the same time. I'm gonna do this and that, this day that. No, you have to breathe. Let's take a deep breath and breathe. Sometimes you just gotta breathe. That's all you gotta do. Just gotta breathe. So now I'm going to talk to y'all about some of the mistakes that I made starting my business. So this will be kind of like a business update slash mistakes that I made when starting my business. And then I'm going to do another video where it's going to be how to start a business, where I'm probably going to go more in depth on what not to do. So it's going to be kind of like a how to start a business do's and don'ts type thing. But I'm just going to give y'all my mistakes that I made right now, so that y'all can kind of see why I'm doing what I'm doing, if that makes sense. I want y'all to know that I'm not doing this just because I want to give up. I'm doing this because I genuinely feel like I just want to rebrand. Not rebrand. I just want to revamp. So the first mistake number one, branding. So with branding, I feel like everything that I was selling didn't stand out to me. I feel like I could have put my logo on a lot more stuff. I feel like I could have made my brand stand out from others a lot more. So that's kind of what I'm going to be focusing on when I start over, because I want to focus more on branding. Specifically, the designer headbands and the designer slippers. Don't get me wrong, I love those things. They're really, really pretty. I love them. But me personally, this is about me personally, I do not want to sell another brand's products. And that's just me. That's just how I feel. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I want to create my own brand. Because if you think about it, my brand is living luxury without the cost. You define your own definition of luxury, not Gucci's definition of luxury, not Dior's definition of luxury, not Louis V definition of luxury, your definition of luxury. So if I'm trying to empower other women to define their own definition of luxury, I can't sell somebody else's products. That's just not how that works. So I'm not doing that. So that's definitely out of the question. Y'all, it's the lighting for me. So yeah. Hold up. Sorry, y'all. So yeah, I said I don't wanna do that. I don't wanna sell another brand's products and then try to say, okay, well, we need to define our own brand of definition of luxury. No, I'm not doing that. So I did say that I do want to start branding. Y'all, it's just a light, like it's the ring light, but it's also like the light, like the camera lighting. So let's just leave it like that. So the next thing is learning ins and outs as I went. I feel like I could have researched a little bit more. I feel like I could have experimented a little bit more, like I said, researched a little bit more, because I kind of figured out things as I went. When I first started, it was like a jump, like it was just like a steadfast jump start. I was just ready to get it started. I didn't think about nothing in the long run. I didn't think about none of that. It was more of, okay, I want to get this started, and I want to get this started right now. And you can't do that. You can't do that. You have to develop a business plan. You have to develop a budget. You have to do all of it. Because it's not going to prosper how you want it to prosper. Sometimes you might get lucky, but me, I didn't get lucky, because look where I am now. Like, I can't keep going on when I know that my business is not how I want it to be. So another thing, so next time I do like that's why I said I'm not putting a time limit on it, because I just want to research. I just want to write things down. I want to develop a business plan. I want to do all of that before I start back over. Keeping up, I didn't keep up with the expenses. I was just buying stuff, just buying stuff left and right. Oh, I'm gonna sell this, I'm gonna sell that, I'm gonna sell this, I'm gonna sell that. Oh, that's cute, yeah, oh, I like that. That's how I was. Like, that's how I was, young dumb entrepreneur. That was me, literally, young dumb entrepreneur. As the time went on, I started to see, okay, this ain't I need to get it together. I need to see what I'm finna do. I need to stop selling all these different products. I need to see what I'm finna do. So that's kind of where I was with that. It was just like I was just buying stuff like left and right, buying different stuff, not keeping up with my expenses. So finally, when I got to 2021, I started keeping up with a lot of my expenses. But then this kind of happened all out the blue where I'm just like, no, like it's not gonna work if I keep doing what I'm doing. I need to do something else. I need to start over. I need to revamp. So that's kind of where we are now, because I did start keeping track of my expenses and stuff like that, but now it's just I'm at a point where I'm just like, I need to stop. I need to take a break. I need to take a pause. Like I said, I'm not giving up. Don't think I'm giving up. That's not what we do. That's not what we do over here. So another thing, I really didn't know how to market. Marketing is a really big thing. I didn't know how to do that. I kind of, like I said, learned as I went, and I'm still not 100% perfected with it. I still feel like I need to just kind of do more research, how to market, what are good ways to market. So I really didn't know how to market. I really didn't. Like I said, y'all, I started this business with a mindset of, oh, this is fun, I'm excited. Like, that's how I started the business. I didn't start, okay, I'm gonna have this, and I'm gonna have this, and I'm gonna have, this is my budget for this, and this is my budget for that. I didn't have that. So it's like, now 6 months later, I realized that's important. Like, those things are important. Those things are essential to having a successful business. So another thing, I kind of struggled with product pictures / content. Those two things go together. I really didn't know how to take product pictures. I was kind of learning as I went. Like I said, that was a big thing. I just kind of learned as I went instead of taking the time out to actually research. So that was another. Ooh, y'all, I hope I'm not looking, because I just feel like I look like, no, I'm sorry. Okay, I just feel like I was just looking too but anyway, so like I said, I really didn't know how to market. Like I didn't know how to market. And marketing ties in, I'm probably gonna talk more about marketing in the how to start a business, but I'm just gonna leave it at, I didn't know how to market, and that's just that. I'm learning now. Didn't know how to do it then. Didn't know how to market. Struggled with taking product pictures, and like I said before, I was trying to do too much at one time. I was trying to sell too many things at one time. I was trying to do this and do that and do that and do this. It was just too much. It was just, I need to calm down. I need to get it together. I need to, So that's kind of where I am right now with everything. I just had to share with y'all some mistakes. If I do have more mistakes, I will share that in the how to start a business video, with the do's and the don'ts, because I'm pretty sure there's more mistakes. I just couldn't think of them at the time. But yeah, so that's kind of where I am. I'm just gonna kind of give y'all like a little overview update of what's going to happen. So today is February 11th. February 12th, Friday, February 12th, I will be marking everything down to $10 or less. I do have a couple more items coming in, a couple more inventory items coming in that I will be uploading to the site that will be on sale. I will also be uploading a lot of business essentials, or I will probably be giving a lot of business essential things away to other entrepreneurs for their business that they can potentially use for their business. So I just want to get rid of everything. Like I said, I just want to start over. Like, let me put that out there. Like, I'm not giving up, and let me put that out there. Nothing is wrong with me. Nothing is wrong with me. I'm perfectly fine. I'm just revamping. Nothing is wrong with me. You just get to a point where you're just like, this is not working. Like, it's not working. It's not working for me, and it's not working for my customers. It's not working for my followers. It's not working. It's not working. So it's something that I need to change, because you get discouraged when you don't get sales. You get discouraged when you don't get sessions on your site. You get discouraged when you don't get views. You get discouraged when you don't get likes. And it's just like, I have 130 something followers, but I'm only getting an average of like 10 likes on my pictures. That don't make sense. So it has to be something that's not catching their eye. It has to be something that's just not reeling them in to want to see what else that I'm posting. You know what I mean? So those are a lot of things that you have to take into consideration, because some people don't take that into consideration, and then their butt hurt when 10 years down the line they still putting in more money than they making. And that's another thing that I struggle with. I was putting in more money than I was making. I'm like, that don't add up. That's not adding up. Like, it's not adding up. It's not adding up. And I was very skeptical about my prices. I'm like, well, I don't want to price it too high. I don't want them to not buy it. No. Like I said, I'll talk more about that in the do's and the don'ts. Stay tuned for the do's and the don'ts, okay? But yeah. Let's see. What was I talking about? Yeah, you get discouraged when you don't get sales and stuff like that. So you just have to figure out, okay, I need to figure out something that's going to work for me. I need to figure out another plan. And that's where I am right now. So, with that being said, I will be officially closing / pausing the site beginning on March 1st. That's when things gonna be closed down. I don't care if I'm not sold out of everything. I don't care. I'm closing the site March 1st. So from February 12th to March 1st, you can purchase your items at a very, very low discounted price. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that. And we're all gonna get through this together. I don't know if anybody else is having the same problem, but we're all gonna get through this together. It's about manifesting. It's about growing. It's about getting out of your comfort zone. That's what you gotta do. You gotta get out your comfort zone sometimes. You can't stay in your comfort zone all the time. You gotta branch out, find something else to do. So yeah. Now I wanted to get into something else. As y'all can see, I did talk a little bit about it in the life update video, but I did start doing individual lashes. I started doing my own. I'm like, oh, I kind of like this. This is nice. I like it. So I did do my own individual lashes. They're a little raunchy right now because, you know, I've had them on for a little minute, but I did do my own individual lashes. I've just been practicing on a couple other people. Stay tuned. I may do bookings and stuff like that. I'm really not worried about that right now. I'm just worried about kind of perfecting the craft, doing it over and over again, doing other people's for a discounted price. Right now I actually do lashes for $5, so it just, whenever I want to do them, or if I be like, hey, you want your lashes done, I do it for $5, you know, stuff like that. The $5 pays for the lashes, because you tell me medium long, extra long, whatever, and I'll just go get it or whatever, and I'll just do your lashes until it gets to a point where I'm providing the lashes. So, which I do provide the lashes sometimes. I'll sometimes just go buy them just to buy them, or I might want to try something on myself and I'll go buy them. So that's really kind of where I am right now. I've been just doing stuff. I've been doing my friends' lashes, and they really like them. I really like doing my own. I actually just did these. I did this eye a couple days ago. This was irritating me, so I took them all off and I used a different glue and I put these back on. So these are really standing out, doing well right now. So but maybe a lash business, maybe doing lashes, I may add that to the skills list. I don't really know yet. But with that being said, that's really it. Just stay tuned. That's really where I am. Don't look for a date of when the business will be back up, because I'm not sure when it's going to be back up. I have a lot of planning to do, a lot of